you guys, this is your girl Vanessa Morgan, and you guys, I just wanted you to check out this really cool t-shirt I got in the mail called Electric Negro, and it's promoting the amazing new animated series called Electric Negro, created by Papa Joe Aviance. You guys, Papa Joe is an amazing entrepreneur, and he's been in so many great shows, including Rachel Ray, The Doctors. He's even been on Billboard and the Hallmark Channel. You guys, you also have to check out his amazing book. He's also an author, and his book is called Balancing the Scales. And it's also available on Amazon and also on his website, so you can check it out anytime. Make sure you get this as soon as possible before they're all sold out. And also, you guys, I've done an amazing interview with him on my very own channel, Vamo channel, on Vamo YouTube. So make sure you check that out. Also, you guys, an amazing live interview. I got a chance to get to know Papa Joe Albiance for who he is and things he's done in his life, and also so many amazing tips. So make sure you check that out, you guys. Click the subscribe button below, and also like and comment if you like this video. Thanks so much, you guys. Have a nice day. Hey, you guys, this is your girl Vanessa Morgan, your host of Vamo Radio, and I'm here today with a lovely, amazing interview with Papa Joe Aviance. Hey, what's up, Joe? How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm awesome. So, Joe, actually, I know that you've done
Papa
so
Joe.
Papa Joe.
Papa Joe. Even my mama calls me Papa Joe.
Hey. So, Papa Joe, I know you've done so many amazing things. You're an entrepreneur, just a powerhouse all over. Entrepreneur, clothing designer, recording artist, best-selling author, just so many successful things under your belt. I mean, it's amazing that you're still going with it. So,
Thank
you
you.
actually, how did you get started? So, first, you started off as a recording artist
Right.
with your hit single "Last Night," a DJ Saved My Life, and it was a huge hit, and it was on Billboard. The video was on MTV, VH1. So tell me, how did it all begin? Like just getting into their music career?
Well, I mean, luckily, to be honest with you, music's always been a passion in my life, but I had the opportunity, kind of like one of those starstruck moments where a producer walked into a video store where I was working and said he liked my voice and said he wanted to record it, and we recorded a song, and he sent it off to a label, and they came back and said, we want you to be on this track, and I wound up doing a rap for the track, and my very first time ever recording a song goes to Billboard.
Wow.
Yeah, goes on the Billboard charts and winds up being on the Billboard charts. Now, when the video came out, that was kind of my wake-up call for myself, and when I saw myself as self-discovery, and I wasn't happy with myself at the time, but I had this opportunity to do music, and I didn't want to look the way that I looked if I had this opportunity to get it in music, which I was so passionate about at the time. And so when I saw myself in this video, actually, if you watch the video Last Night, a DJ Saved My Life featuring Papa Joe Aviance, you'll see at 4 minutes and 19 seconds, there is a profile shot of me that even to this day is still hard for me to look at.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Now, tell me exactly like what was the emotions that you were going through, like watching the video. And I mean, other people seeing there like, oh my God, it's amazing. But you're like, there's something I want to change about this. What made you just feel like, this is who I want to be?
Well, if you watch the video, at the time I was 450 pounds. So that was my wake-up call for self-discovery. I've been heavy all my life, and finally had this opportunity to do music, like I said, and I didn't want to waste it. So I wanted to be healthy to be able to do it. So I asked myself, what was the easiest exercise that I can do? Because I hate exercising. I hate it. Even to this day, it's like, ugh, it's like a chore. It's like a challenge. Ugh. But I know you have to do it. But I'll get to that. and then what I did was I started walking. So I grabbed my dance music and I grabbed my tennis shoes and I started walking. And then I found a healthier way to shop at a 99-cent only store where they had fruits and vegetables. And within an 18-month period, while the track was being played all over MTV and VH1 and going up in the Billboard music charts on a weekly basis, it started off at number 24 and they went to number 6. During that time frame, 6 weeks on the charts, I wound up, and within that 18 months, within that 18 months, sorry, I lost 250 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Now,
How do
within that 6 weeks, what I did was when it came out on the Billboard charts and I started walking, because at first when I started walking, I was just drenched in sweat. I couldn't even walk around the block really. At 450 pounds, I could only do very little. So as I increased my walking every day, and then when the track started going up on the Billboard charts, I started walking to various newsstands that were further in distance to reward myself with a magazine.
Wow. Oh
Yeah.
my God. That's amazing success story right there. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. So it's like, it's not something, some complicated kind of routine where you were doing all these exercises and taking these kinds of material like vegetables and all that. It was walking. It was
Right.
walking.
Well, I mean,
Anybody.
I had no nutritional background at all whatsoever. I basically went to the internet and looked at a food pyramid and said, okay, this is the good stuff and leave all the bad stuff alone.
Right.
But as far as exercising was concerned, again, I don't like the word exercise because it just seems like a chore. But see, even on my face now, even after all this weight loss, I still don't like to exercise. But I do when I do it and I enjoy it, and it releases the endorphins and all the other stuff, and I feel happy. But but it's that initial denial, acceptance, and all the 7 signs of grief that I have to go through to put myself to just to exercise.
Right? Exactly. Oh my God. So, like, what kind of encouraging words could you give someone who kind of going through the same kind of struggle that you went through? So, like,
Well,
you're
because
overweight.
of because of that, if you are overweight or if you're looking to have a healthier lifestyle, I did my second part of the journey after the song came out and I lost the weight. I started getting recognition from Rachel Ray, the doctors. I started sharing my story on those programs. But at the time, I did it for me. I didn't do it for anybody else. I wasn't really trying to share the story. And on top of that, I really didn't feel that I was the expert, so to speak, in health and wellness because I just did it in a simplistic way. So after that time frame of being on Rachel Ray and the doctors, I came out with a book called Balancing the Scales, right here.
Oh, it's coming right there. Oh, I
It's,
love it.
it's called Balancing the Scales. It's available on Amazon. And so my very first book that I wrote right here basically became an Amazon bestseller within 4 hours.
Now, how was that for you? So, like, this is something that you dedicated your time to doing, trying to lose the weight, trying to become a better version of yourself.
Right.
And then in your book, you put all your thoughts and feelings into this book
Yeah.
and becomes a bestseller. Like, how was that for you?
It's been an amazing feeling. I mean, again, it's my very first book that I've written, and I'm a best-selling author, on Amazon, and I can't be more grateful for that. And part of the book is it's that, even though it's a weight loss story, it's not about the weight loss. It's about the life you gain.
Wow.
And that's what the book to me is really about. It's not about the weight you lose, it's about the life you gain. And when I say that, and I say that because when I was heavy, there were things that I couldn't do with my friends and family that I can do now because of my weight restrictions.
Wow.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I love roller coasters, but at one point I had gotten so big that I couldn't even fit in the seat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And one embarrassing moment that I will share with you from the book is that I was on a roller coaster, and I love roller coasters. So I went in the front car, tried to fit into the seat. The guy was like, "No, we need an extender." Even the extender didn't fit.
Oh,
Okay,
dang.
that's how big I had gotten. So the gentleman says, the ride operator says, "Sir, you're too fat to ride this ride."
Oh, no, he didn't.
Mhm.
Oh, my goodness.
So at that very moment, he said it in a low tone, but it was so low that it echoed throughout the waiting room, and everybody went silent. because everybody had been, buckled in and secured, and they're trying to fit me into the seat. I'm the problem.
Oh my.
I was the problem. I was the reason why the ride wasn't continuing on as fast as it was going, because they were trying to fit my big ass into the seat.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah, so after that experience, everybody laughed and everything. I literally got off the ride and went down to the concession stand, grabbed a foot long hot dog, large cheese fries, and a Diet Coke. So, it was kind of embarrassing, but I lived through that moment, and but now it's changed.
Yeah.
Now I can do things that I couldn't do before. And so it's just been kind of embarrassing to not embarrassing, but it's been life changing. I literally was 2 cheeseburgers away from a heart attack.
Oh,
And that's I don't joke about it, but literally I was killing myself with food slowly at 475 pounds. And luckily I escaped diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease, or stroke. I didn't have any of that, but I know personally, a couple more cheeseburgers, I would have been in that position.
right,
But
right.
luckily that wake up call of music came back into my life, and just like boop, the song is Last Night a DJ Saved My Life, but I say music saved my life.
Oh, that is so beautiful. And you know what? I want to really congratulate you for actually being someone who can actually step out of that comfort zone and be able to change your own life.
Thank
So
you.
if I can ask you just another question of my own. Do you think that with you eating and eating and did at some point people making fun of you or having bad thoughts or whatever, did that kind of continue the eating that could the wanting more
Well,
to eat and everything?
I mean, not to get too philosophical, but food to me was a drug.
I get that.
I'm an emotional eater. You cut me off in traffic, I'm eating cake. you know, I'm like, "Ugh," I was back then. I was allowing the stresses of the world to affect me, and food was my comfort food, my comfort zone. And I just ate, and sugar was my poison on top of the food. It wasn't the amount of food I was eating, it was the amount of food I was eating, plus I was doing sugar as well. And I wasn't exercising, so I wasn't moving. I was just sitting there slowly killing myself. One of my late night binges consisted of a 2 Big Mac, large combo meal, a whole chocolate cake. What else? Oh, a family sized bag of Doritos, and 2 Diet Cokes to wash it all down.
Oh goodness. So now that's the diet to now. Now what do you eat?
Correct. Now, I was eating 7,000 calories a day. I used to drink a 2 liter bottle of Mountain Dew every day for 5 years. Now I drink water and soda, and my 7,000 calorie intake is now down to 1,500 or 2,000 calories. And I've maintained and kept it off, and I'm not going back. I refuse. I
Yeah.
refuse. But I do want to help and motivate others, because one of the things that I said, even when writing this book, is that if I could help one person, just one person, to avoid the pitfalls that I've done, and to be able to learn from it, and motivate them and inspire them to be just a little bit healthier. I'm not saying you got to have a 6 pack. I'm not saying you got to go to the gym every day. I'm just saying be a little healthier, and so that because the apple away keeps the doctor away. Trust me. Let me put it this way. I went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, "See you in 6 months."
Uh,
It just really is about helping people, and I really want to motivate people and educate people, and just be able to inspire someone to live a healthier lifestyle. I don't want to, I mean, like I said, I have been heavy all of my life. I don't know who this person is even to this day, because I've been so heavy and lived with so many of those insecurities and stuff like that. But now I feel more confident. I have a lot of energy, and I'm getting ready to do other exciting things. One of the things that I mentioned in the book is that there's 2 things that you have to take care of in your life, and one is your health and wellness, and one is your goals and dreams, and both of those require motivation. And so that's
yeah.
what I like to offer in the book, is that just glimpse of hope. If you're trapped in a room and you just see that little bit of light, you're like, tick, 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 there it is. That's what hopefully I can bring to you, so you can just keep chipping away at it, and then you know what I mean, and then you open your own eyes and open your own doors, and there's the light, and you're like, oh.
That's that is amazing.
Thank you.
And how was it like, being actually on, these hot topic shows, Ray Toure, the doctors, and other shows I guess most Americans watch, like
Oh,
most shows. So it's like, man, you're on there. So
hey, and now I'm on here. Now I'm on here. Now I'm here. I'm doing this. I'm loving it. I don't mind. I don't mind sharing the story because I know it's not who I was and it's not who I am, but it's definitely who I'm going to be, and then sharing this story. So the fact is that I had the opportunity to do it, and I've done it, and I've kept it off, and that's one of the things I kind of pat myself on the back for. is the fact no, it's the fact that I've kept it off. So many people go on these shows and they lose all this weight, and then they turn around and they gain it all back. I haven't gained back a pound.
oh,
I haven't
congrats.
gained back 1 pound. Actually, I lost 2 pounds.
Wow.
So I mean, I'm maintaining, and now I know how to eat in moderation. Once it's no longer a habit for me; it's a lifestyle.
Nice.
You
Nice.
know, and I again, I'm not. There's no signs of diabetes, no sign of heart disease, cholesterol, high blood pressure, just anything that will put me in the hospital to make me have to go. Because illness is expensive more than wellness.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know
it is.
Illness is more expensive than being well. So you think wellness is expensive? Mm-mm. Illness is much more.
That's here. So
Yeah. But aside from that, I'm moving on to bigger and better things now. So,
now you're working on this
yep. Dun
amazing
dun dun. Electric Negro.
electric Negro. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So, electric Negro, you guys, is a black superhero that Papa Joe Agas has created himself. So Papa Joe, tell us about this. This is something that you created. So what made you want to get into create a superhero?
Well, you know what? Through my transformation, again, all of these have been little bits of pieces of my journey that have just kind of gone like this, through life. Um, and through the transformation, I was calling myself a nickname, calling myself the Electric Negro. And as, just kind of reminding myself, see, I even got the shirt on right now. There it is right there.
Hey.
Yeah.
Man, it's so cool. Oh my God, this is scary.
So, and one of the things as part of my transformation, I created the nickname Electric Negro uh, as a joke, but I wanted it to inspire myself to kind of live like my inner superhero, so to speak. You know,
Nice.
I was like, "Grr," that was my motivation to get up and get going every morning. I was like, "Grr, I can do this. And that's why it's a silhouette. There's no face on it. It's a silhouette. That way, it's for everybody.
Right.
And
Exactly.
and
Like,
so and then in addition to that, throughout the brand growing and people were jumping on board, and someone said to me, "Hey, I think that'd make a great superhero character," and I was like, "Huh." Huh.
cool. So it's like a
So
you like, oh
I've
my
gone from recording artist to author to now television producer. So
wow.
yeah, and then throughout the journey, as I said, it was part of my transformation. But even my friends, even the sign behind me is a picture of the Electric Negro, and it's strength, hope, courage, passion, positivity, and vision, and that's what the Electric Negro stands for on a health and wellness and on a personal side for living your best life.
I love that. I
You
love
know,
and that drawing is amazing. Look at that.
thank
It's
you,
just
hey,
and all greatness just standing there. I love it. Oh, I
thank you.
love it. That's
So,
amazing.
but now it's a new black superhero, baby. So now, throughout, I've been cultivating this for years, and it's coming to fruition now. I'm getting ready to pitch networks. I'm spreading the word. People can go to electricnegro.com, check out the storyline and the cast photos, and check out the merchandise. But also, I've got AJ McClain, who's coming on board from the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
I've got Denzel Whitaker, who's from Black Panther, who's offering his voice. Donnell Turner from General Hospital. Anthony Citric Anthony Citric Campos from Lopez Show is joining the cast, and I've got some other celebrities that are coming on board. But yeah, everybody's coming on board to help push the show, and really, is exciting because again, the brand and the show is all inclusive. It's all inclusive.
Mhm.
The Electric Negro is a controversial, unapologetic, thought-provoking, and hilarious new show.
Oh my gosh. So when you plan on airing it? Like, is there a certain date you
Well,
have?
I'm pitching it to networks now, but I'm drumming up the buzz right now, spreading the word out there, letting people know that it's coming. And I've got some major networks that really are interested into checking it out, and I'll be pitching them within the next few weeks. But I'm really just getting the message out there. Spread the website electricnegro.com. You know, they can check it out. And by the way, I'm giving some free merchandise on the site too as well.
Um,
And
um,
just for you, I have this.
oh, for me. Oh
Yes,
my gosh, right size, medium. Oh, that's
medium.
perfect.
I got your side right here.
Oh, I love it. Oh my
I
God.
got
Yeah.
a little bling added to it. There you go, a little bling.
Y'all can't take that one. I'm sorry. It's taken.
This one's yours. So I'm going to be giving away free merchandise on there. You can sign up at electricnegro.com. Make sure you check out the new giveaways. We're going to be doing different promotions and stuff like that. But like I said, that's for you.
Thank you.
That's
Oh,
for
I
you.
appreciate that so much. You guys, make sure you check out this interview again by visiting zamo-radio.com. I've had so much fun with you, Joe. I mean, we can sit here and talk all night. So, I
No,
mean, man, it's amazing. I just feel like you've been here, not only reaching your own goals, but you've been here helping other people along. And now you created Electric Negro, and it's still helping people, and it's something that
right.
everyone's into. I love it. No matter, and even though it says Electric Negro, I mean, it
Yep.
doesn't really matter the rate. It's still
Nope.
anyone can be
Nope.
Electric Negro.
No.
So,
No, but you know what? You know what? And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this real quick. As far as Electric Negro, my joke, because everyone's like, "Why Electric Negro?" I'm like, because Black Lightning was taken. Period.
yeah,
So you know what I'm saying? There's room for other black superheroes, and there's room for comedy, and there's room for us to laugh at each other, as well as celebrate our differences and celebrate our similarities. And that's what this show is going to do. When they check out electricnegro.com, there's a proof of concept video just to give you a small little taste of what the show's about.
definitely have to
Small
go.
little taste, but check it out. Spread the word, like, share, follow. Everything is there. But we've got the celebrities on board, and we're just getting the fans behind it, and just people excited about the show.
Awesome. And Joe, where can we find out more information about you? So where can we find you, like on social media or anywhere?
Everything is at papajoeaviance.com, or you can go to at the Electric Negro on Instagram. But everything is electricnegro.com.
Perfect.
Yep.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, this has been Zamo Radio. You can also check out this video on my YouTube channel, and it will also be on zamo-radio.com. Thanks so much, Joe. I appreciate having you today. It was a beautiful conversation. I wish you the best of luck in all of your endeavors. I mean, you're on the way to success, even though you've already been successful before. So,
Well, yeah, keep on pushing, baby, because again, the dream is to help motivate, educate, and inspire. So that's my plan.
awesome. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much, Vanessa. And actually, don't forget, I got the shirt coming for you.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait till I get
Yes.
it.
Hashtag Electric Negro.